Hi. So one of the areas with Hapax in this video that I want to show is around doing your homework and basically doing research on generative AI, right? I think at the end of the day, as you're evaluating which tool is going to be the best for your institution, you're going to look at a lot of different tools and you're going to be pitched a lot of different services. And at the end of the day, you should be using tools like Hapax and these other generative AI tools to help with that research and to help with your understanding of how they are different from one another, different pain points that they solve. So this is going to be more of a shameless plug video and talk a little bit about why Hapax is better than these other generative AI tools, such as a Chat GBT, for the banking industry. So let's ask it: how is Hapax better than these other tools specifically for our industry? The sales, spin on this is going to be, the fact that we really understand the nuances of banking, but that's very true, right? I mean, because we've contained the type of data that this is trained on, because we roll it out in a secure one-of-one way for all these different institutions and give you a place where you can upload, all of your policies, all of your procedures, all of your data that really makes your institution unique and really house all that tribal knowledge of what separates you from your competitors. Because we do that, this is only going to draw on that information that you decide that it needs to pull from, which I think is a really important component to this. This is not, general for every industry and every individual consumer. So here's Hapax basically saying why it is better. This is a shameless plug, but it's better than these other generative AI tools in several ways. Firstly, it's because it operates within the parameters set by your financial institution, ensuring that the outputs are generated based on the real world industry knowledge and institution specific information. This is in contrast to those other generic tools which pull their answers from anywhere on the internet, which is why you hear a lot about things like hallucinations or inaccurate information. Talks a little bit about the context of kind of how Hapax's model has been trained. And then obviously it'll go into some information here about specific use cases. If you wanted to ask follow-up questions, okay, well, let's talk about some of those use cases. Maybe you work in lending, maybe you work in compliance, maybe you're on the executive team, maybe you're on the front lines. Give it that context and say something like, hey, I work on the front lines. I'm trying to understand how Hapax or generative AI can help me in my day-to-day. Ask Hapax that, and it can help provide some additional insights. And you don't have to listen to a salesperson, and you can let these tools really speak for themselves, because at the end of the day, they should speak for themselves and the power that they can provide for you. So thanks for watching.